Hey trainers, Alec and Ham here with some more Pokemon video magic, and I am about to play through my first set of the Summer Cup. I made most of these teams myself. There might be one or two at the end that I think I made based on, I think that was one of Jonkus's teams. Anyway, the first several were of my own design. I don't actually know, of course, how they will work out, so if this video tanks, or my battles in this video tank, then that's fine. I will just record something once I figure out some better teams going forward. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and give it a try. And I'm going to go ahead and do a live recording instead of recording and then going back and doing a voiceover. I'm just recording as my voice as I'm playing through these sets, which is something that folks have seemed to respond positively to on the channel in the past. So here we go with the Summer Cup. I'm going to do my best not to ramble through an enormous intro. We are just going to go ahead and get going. I was happy to see that Shadow Zapdos was rated pretty highly by PvPoke for this particular meta, because, of course, if you have been following my videos, you know that I just recently added a move to Shadow Zapdos. Unfortunately, that move is not going to do a whole lot in this case because the Whiscash is going to be resisting electric type moves. In general, this isn't a terrible matchup because I can spam out these drill pecks a lot faster than they can get to Blizzard. And we don't really have to worry about the mud bombs because as a flying type, we'll have some resistance there. I'm just hoping we can get to another one. Yeah. So they'll have to shield if they want to get through with a Blizzard, and they might bait with a Mud Bomb. If they do, I'll probably safe swap into Vigoroth. Nope, they went straight into the Mud Bomb, so that's fine. They're going to go ahead and swap into Dedenne. Dedenne has a lot more play against the Zapdos, so I'm going to just throw a Drill Peck to do some chip damage, and then come in with the Vigoroth. Unfortunately, all shields are down. This Dedenne is going to be able to spam out a lot of damage pretty fast, and I did give them an energy lead, so that part is not great. I think they might have overfarmed just a little there, but I don't know if this Body Slam KOs. Fortunately it does. Dedenne's about middle bulk. I'll come back in with the Whiscash, and I'm gonna get to that Body Slam before they get to the Mud Bomb, which is good, and in the back they have Charizard. So we're in a pretty good spot here. And it is a Fire Spin Charizard. They're going to be able to take out the Vigoroth pretty easily, but that Body Slam does a lot. And now that they have charged up a lot of energy, definitely enough for a Blast Burn, we're going to bring in the bulky boy. Lickitung can tank a Blast Burn. Now I'm going to swap back in for some super effective damage with this Zapdos, and probably just one more Thundershock fast move to KO, but I'm not leaving that to chance. I'm just going to throw this Drill Peck and take it out. So I realize this first team might not be all that accessible because not everybody has Shadow Zapdos, so my other teams should be pretty open and available for anybody who wants to try some things out. This one, the idea is to this well, I don't know, this team seems like it will be very, very weak to Vigoroth on the lead, so maybe we should do something else here. Something's got to deal with fighting types, right? So maybe Pelipper is better there. Yeah, and that helps deal with water types, so I think that will be better. So I've got my shiny Alolan Graveler here. I was surprised not to see a Vigoroth in that last set. With the way all the major YouTubers have been talking about Vigoroth, I just expect to see it everywhere. Okay, picking up a lead into Beedrill, and this is okay because Beedrill... Oh, are they attacking? Yeah, now they are. So we're going to overfarm just a little. I don't think that is enough for a drill run. Alright, well, I stand corrected. Got that little spinning ball of death up at the top left corner for a minute there, so maybe when I thought they weren't attacking, what was actually happening was I was getting image stuttering. So that's fun. And they bring in a Marowak, which means they want nothing to do with this Pelipper on their team, which gives me a little hope, except for the fact that now they're going to put all of their energy and hopes and dreams into the Pelipper. I suspect they did not shield that first one in the hopes that I would not shield. Now they're baiting me. So this does feel a little desperate to get rid of the Pelipper, which means I'm going to invest all of my protective resources into it at this point. I'm going to shield this one up, and unfortunately they bait me again. I can't really bring in H-Trode because... Okay, very glad that we were able to farm down, because H-Trode was just going to get destroyed. Okay. So, actually, they came out with shield advantage, which is not great, but we were able to get that back, and our response with H-Trode is actually pretty good. So my plan here is to force them to throw their energy, which they're going to have to do pretty fast if they don't want me to get to another weather ball. And then we can bring in the Hisuian Electrode. And they need Sludge Wave or Earthquake here. I think they overfarmed a little bit, but hopefully not that much. Yeah, and they just went for Hydro Cannon, which is great because that is going to give us time. I would be very surprised if this was something other than Hydro Cannon now that our image is working correctly. And that gives us time to go for the Energy Ball. So, hurrah. That would have been... that was a complicated and harder and win there. I think it would have been a lot simpler if the image hadn't stuttered and if I had been able to actually count the fast moves on the Beedrill, but that's okay. That's how it goes. I think Alolan Graveler and Pelipper are both going to be really valuable in this meta. I haven't heard a lot about them, like some folks have mentioned Graveler, but I think both of them look pretty good. This team I built based on PvPoke's recommendations for openers, swaps, and closers, I think. I don't think any of these are number one, but they're all pretty high up there. A lot of the number ones are shadows, at least as of the last time I looked. So I'm just using what I've got. Okay. So this is the nightmare because my front Pokemon and my closing Pokemon both lose to Swampert. Luxray still does okay here. My opponent is building up to the Earthquake, so I'm going to go ahead and shield so that I can get through another potential Psychic Fangs here. So we are going to try and hit with another Psychic Fangs, and I love that they shielded early on because this is only going to do more damage. And this should be a Hydro Cannon. I don't know if that's enough to KO or not. Clearly it is. But they are now very weak and susceptible to attacks here. This should just be a Hydro Cannon, which is going to be no problem for Trev. So we can no shield and come out of this with a lot of energy for whatever they have in the back. And it looks like they have a Charizard, which is fine. I'm going to throw this Shadow Ball to try and get the shield, which does not happen, but that's fine. And they have a Raichu in the back. Interesting. Okay, we do have to look out for super effective Brick Breaks and for Wild Charge, which would be neutral, but, you know, a pain. I'm gonna go ahead and shield, hoping that, okay, it's just a Brick Break, which is no good. This might be another Brick Break because they threw so fast. I don't know if that's enough energy for a Wild Charge, but apparently it is. That's okay though, because we were able to hit them with Rock Tomb, which debuffs their attack. Now the risk here is that we are low enough that the Charizard farms us down, but okay, yeah. Wing Attack is resisted, Magcargo is bulky enough to deal with the wing attacks. They were going to have to throw their energy in order to take us out if they reached a move anyway. And then we could have closed with Trevenant, which was still healthy enough there. Okay. I liked the idea of including Galvantula, and then Psionic was really keen on recommending Credilli as a closer, so I thought I would try that out as well. I still created this team myself, but I just liked the general recommendation of Credilli in the back. Okay, so this time leading with Pelipper. I don't really remember what the moveset on Lanoon is. It's very rare that I actually play against a Lanoon. But hey, they used a shield, so that's good. I'll feel okay about using a shield then. What I'm afraid of is that maybe this thing has Wild Charge. Okay, now Body Slam makes sense. They're probably at another move already because they've been charging a long time. I'll go ahead and give up both shields because if they do, that makes me think that they don't really want to mess with Pelipper in the back. So that doesn't quite take him out. I'm gonna catch this move on my Galvantula. They had lots of energy, lots of energy. But I should be able to survive one more here. They were really pacing themselves on that energy. And I do not leave with a move, but it's alright. This neutral damage is looking a lot like super effective damage on the Pelipper, but that's Victory Bell for you. Okay, so we're gonna chip some damage here. And now I am very worried because we take neutral damage on this may have been a mistake for the opponent because now I can probably double up on moves. Maybe not double up. Oh, It looks like they snuck through an Incinerate, so that might KO me even after I take out the... Oh, and I'm 1 bullet seed shy of having to move. That is really unfortunate. But hey, I think the team works fine. I think that could plausibly take a number of wins here. And then I have this team that is designed for kind of general coverage, and also because I got this Tropius recently. I think a lot of people just recently got Tropius for the first time. Terrific lead into a Talonflame. And they switch into Azzy. Come in here with the Tropius. And I did get some lag, which is not great. I believe we can survive 1 Ice Beam. It's going to take them a while to bubble us down. They can probably do it at this health range. But if I can take shield advantage, that would be fantastic. And for me, in this match, shield advantage is enough because actually both of my other Pokemon have a decent amount of play against Talonflame. So I'm just going to let them Ice Beam me. Come in here and get as much energy as I can with the Swampert. And that should be the bubble that would have got them to Ice Beam, so I'm going to go ahead and Sludge Wave in there. And they have an Escav, so this is actually, I think, really good because I can put pressure on them with these Hydro Cannons. Yeah, so I get that last shield, and AWAC isn't really going to have much of a problem here. So we can chip with this Hydro Cannon, and AWAC can come in to do super effective damage with the Fire Spin fast move. Build up energy. Okay, that did more damage than I thought it would. And we have 2 shields against this Talonflame, so... And with like 2 Flame Charges and a Brave Bird, which is going to be a pretty tall order. I think they are at 2 moves here. Yeah, and they went with the Hail Mary, just throwing the Brave Bird. In case I decided not to shield the first one. Or out of pride went for the 2 shield flex, but I have not been playing very well lately because I've been sick and my elo's kind of low, so right now I'm not taking any chances, not going for any prideful 2 shield flex things. I am just trying to win games. Alright. So 4 out of 5, not too bad. Hope you enjoyed that foray into the Summer Cup. Again, that GL4 team I think was designed by Jonkus, but these others I created and I think have a lot of potential in this particular cup. And I think that they're going to be a lot of fun. And if y'all come up with teams that you want to share with me, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I would love to have some suggestions. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and I will have more content for you soon. Until next time, trainers.